3, 2, 1, go.
Living life every day.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a little bit. I am about a week late, but you know, life happens. We got back from the trip. I was very tired. My kiddos went through a stomach bug. Then my husband got the stomach bug. Then I got the stomach bug. And then it went through my kiddos again. So for a good week and a half after we got back from the trip, it was just we were on the couch kind of dying, but we lived and we're good, and our immune systems are better because of it. So I didn't stitch at all that week. I stitched a little bit the next week, and then I stitched a lot more this week. So I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna have a whole lot to show you guys from like since the last video. So I was just like, I'll push it out almost a week and then we'll just go from there. And so I did. And so now we're here and I have stuff I can show you guys. Actually, I have gotten quite the haul this go around, and not pattern haul, more of buying already finished stuff and then also getting some finished stuff from my grandmother. So inheriting some wonderful patterns from my grandma, who, by the way, before I go into stitchy stuff, if you saw our last video, which is Flosstube number 3, my grandmother was starred in it, and she wanted me to say to you guys hi, and that she had so much fun filming it with me, and she looks forward to when she could come out and be in my video again. So we're definitely going to make that a thing of her being in my videos. We're going to have to figure out a schedule because she lives 6 hours away from me, so it's not quite convenient for me to be able to go down and film with her like every other video. But I will definitely make it a thing to where we see her a lot more often. That, and I'm gonna make my mother star in a video with me. I say make, she'll do it. She loves me. She's good. But I'll make her film a video with me. Possibly Flosstube number 5? Possibly Flosstube number 6. We'll have to see. 5 or 6. We'll have to see. So we'll go from there and just see if I can get her in a video so you guys can meet her and see the third member of our stitching party, basically, because it goes my grandmother, me, and my mom. And we all stitch. And we love it. And so I really want to show my mom now that I've shown my grandma. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching that video, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And my grandmother was so excited to do it with me, and she can't wait for another one. So I can't wait for another one either. But yeah. So before I get into stitching, actually no, before I get into showing you what I got, let me show you some stitching stuff that I've been doing. So we'll start with my main piece, which is the El Caballero. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. I'm sorry, guys. El Caballero by Laura Brindle, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And I'm doing this as a focus piece for my mother. If you guys haven't seen my videos before, this is my focus piece. I'm gonna give it to my mom as a gift. And here's how far I am now. Okay, I'll try. I don't think there's enough room to fit a comparison, but we'll see what I can do. Comparison here, maybe? But we're starting to work on the stained glass. It's looking good. The cowboy's hat is right here. And I calculated it out, and for the black in this piece, I'm at 11.5% done. The black stitching is about 12% of the entire piece. So as much stitch as I have right now, that's how much black I'm going to be putting into the whole pattern. Isn't that crazy? So that's why I have a cone of black. I've got a full 310 cone that's like 6,000 square feet or something like that, or 6,000 feet. I don't know, it's super big. I see it right now, but I didn't bring it over to show you guys. But you know what a cone of 310 black looks like. If you don't look it up, You'll find it. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I've got going on there. About 11.5% done with that. And it's been slow progress since I haven't stitched it in a whole bit. But anyways, for my other full coverage and design that is in my rotation, I've been working on the Dark Beard Dragon. Can't say I've gotten a whole lot done with them. I am at 2.6% done. So here's now. Just gotten a bit more. I've been filling in a lot in this area. Here's the dragon's wing. So slowly chipping away at this one. I haven't honestly picked it up a whole lot just because I've been wanting to get to where I could do a new start on my sampler pieces, because I have some Bella Filipinas coming up that I want to do, which actually I'm gonna need your guys' help with that. So haven't stitched a whole lot on my Dark Beard Dragon. I'll get back to him in a little bit. He's still in my rotation. I need to get to 3% before I move on to the Grand Library by Amy Stewart. So this is Dark Beard Dragon by Stanley Morris, charted by Pain Free Crafts. And I'm doing it on 20 count Belfast 2/1. We'll see how my brain works tonight. We'll see. Do this. The next in my rotation is You Guys Left Off with me working on February by Country Cottage Needleworks. And this is how far I've gotten. I got the house in. So I'll put a comparison. And let me tell you, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's this fabric or if it's just this pattern and all the pinks. I'm just not that into it or what. I have messed up on my count so many times. So this pattern I've adapted to my mistakes, because I don't go and rip out mistakes unless they're blatantly obvious. I keep them in and I just kind of make them look like they fit. And so this one has so many mistakes in it. But you know what? It looks like it fit. And unless you're going to look at it with the magnifying glass and you have the pattern in front of you, you're not going to know what my mistakes are. So I'm just going to keep my mistakes in there. And it makes the pattern unique to me. So that's what I'm going to do. Next up is Magical Swamp by Stitchy Princess. I believe it's for the Stitch for Ukraine SAL. It's a Ukraine designer. The Stitchy Princess, I think, is what her name is. I'll have a hashtag for her below. But I only had the outline of the cloud done, and so I was like, okay, I need to put my 3 hours in on this piece, get stuff going with it. And so I do. Let's move this so you can see. And I have got almost a sun! Look at that. He looks like he's half full. Or quarter full. He's almost finished. He's sort of a smiley sun. So I'll put up a comparison as to where I was. And this is what 3 hours more looks like. So yeah, you could barely see these stitches, unfortunately. They're kind of blending in with my fabric choice, but what can you do? I think it'll look just fine. My mom, she's stitching this piece as well, actually. And she's going through and she's actually finishing out the cloud right here. And I'm debating if I want to do that too, because it looks really good on her piece. I just don't know if I want to finish out the cloud. We'll see. I don't know. Anyways, that is the progress I put on my current whips. And then, since I don't feel like I have enough whips going on right now, I went and started a SAL with Alara. And she's already showed her progress. She's already had a few videos out since we started the SAL. And so I'm a little behind the curve, but that's okay. No, so we started the Crystal Garden by, I'll have her name right here. Crystal Garden. I forget who it's by. Laura, Con something. Charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And Alara went and did like 1,000 stitches on hers. And I kind of forgot when we'd planned to start this SAL that June 5th is my youngest son, Kaladin's birthday. So I didn't have as much time as I was thinking I would have. But I still got in a whopping 248 stitches. So, yeah. Alara showed me up and has like 1,000 done. She's like, I'm gonna try to get 1,000 done each time. I'm like, holy cannoli. I'll do my best. We'll see what I can do. But this is how far I got. Look at that progress. Woo! You know, I don't even no, I'm not even showing this the right. There we go. That's the right orientation. So yeah, that's my progress so far. I love this piece because it's so beautiful. Like, the colors are so beautiful. And the fact that I'm getting to stitch it with someone else, that's a lot of fun. So every 5th of the month, I will be bringing this piece out and trying to get some more progress done on it. And I'm a very competitive person, so I'm probably going to be trying to put in quite a few stitches this next work through on it so that I catch up to Alara, because I'm competitive and I don't want her to beat me, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's kind of all my stitchy stuff I've been actually able to get done, because like I said, it's just been a crazy week. I own my own business where I make horse tack, and since I went on the vacation and we got sick, and then I went and I cut my finger. I'm not flipping you guys off. I cut my finger really bad, and so I couldn't tie halters really well. So I've been trying to catch up a lot on orders that I've been behind on, and that definitely eats into my stitching time. So I'm just making excuses for myself right now, so I feel justified why my progress is like this. So those are my excuses. Next up, let's see. Stitches, new start. Let's go with stuff that my grandma gave me. So they are actually getting ready to move, and she was going through and found a bunch of her finished pieces that she's done. And she messaged me. She's like, hey, would you want these at all? Because I think I'll just give them to Goodwill. And I'm like, no, they go to me. Because as stitchers, we know how much time goes into these things. We know just all the detail, all the patience, all the sometimes literal blood, sweat, and tears that goes into these patterns. And so when someone just says they're going to give them away, it's like, no, don't do that. Because it's hard for someone who doesn't stitch to appreciate just what the stitched piece is without knowing all that it went into. And I learned that at a young age, that if you're going to give cross stitch to somebody, you kind of need them to actually know kind of what went into it, or they're kind of like, oh, thanks, stitched piece of fabric. The appreciation isn't quite there, and just because they don't have the knowledge that goes into it. Same with most hobbies, really. But so anyway, my grandma said that she was just gonna put these, or give them to Goodwill. I'm like, no, I want those. Like, I want an entire wall just covered in stitching, inherited, thrift shopped, my own stitches, whatever. I want an entire house, room, everything covered in stitching. So anyways, I'll show you what she went ahead and gave to me, because they're really cute and I love them. And hold on, I'm gonna duck out of screen so I grab them. Beep bop, 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 beep bop, bop. All right. And I'm back. So anyway, so when you guys met her, you found out that she really likes birds. She loves all kinds of birds, whether that be birds, owls, ducks, chickens. She likes them all. So in her early days, and unfortunately there's no dates on any of these, so I can't tell you like when they were stitched, or even the designer of the pattern, or fabric count. All kind of looks like 14 or 18 count. But that's about all I could tell you, because I don't have any other information. But the first one is this one. It says welcome. And she even stitched these little birds up here. These little ducks. And then attached them on. And look, it even has back stitching. I mean, how cute is that? It says welcome. It looks like a 14 count Ada. Something like that. But it's on a cute little frame. So I thought it was really cute. I'm excited. She like stuffed it and put it in the frame. I think she framed it herself. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I thought that was really cute. So there's one that she's done. Uh-oh. I gotta reattach Birdie. Birdie's falling off. Don't look, Grandma. Next up is a little Halloween themed one. Ah! I dropped stuff. Back. Halloween themed one. That says welcome. Look at that cute little pumpkin. And then she did the same pumpkin down here. And I just think that's really cute. So this is definitely going to go out during Halloween. And again, it looks like a 14 count, Ada of some sort, some color. I think this is the only time she's ever done like 14 count. Because every other time she does her 36 count, 1/2. And this one looks like it's 2/1, 18 counts. So this was back when Grandma first started stitching type of thing. So, and that just, oh wait, there's a date. Oh, guys, there's a date and her beautiful handwriting. So it says Patsy, 1989. She finished this before I was born. I was born in 1993. So 89. Wow. Okay, sorry. That just made me excited because I didn't even see that this one had a date, but that's so cool. I don't know what you guys all think, but for me, this is like an inheritance. This is history that my family, the people I love, put their time into, and I get to now enjoy. Like, it becomes so special to me. So that's really cool. Back in 1989, my grandmother stitched and framed this. So that's really cool. So there's that one, and then we've got these cuties, which there's no date on the back, but she loves bunnies too, hence why we're doing a bunny in a basket for our stitch together. So it says, bless our country home. And this is, I could tell you what this is. This is 18 count, as I tell you, I can't remember now. Oatmeal, 18 count oatmeal Ada. So it says, bless our country home. It's got little bunnies. But it's so cute. And it doesn't have a date on it at all, but again, it's a piece that she did. So it's special. It's wonderful. And then the last piece she gave me, which actually I really love the frame that she put this in. And again, there's no date on the back, so I don't know when it's done. But it's a little bird, and it looks like this one's actually 18 count, but yeah, so we've got this beautiful frame. I love how this frame looks. It's really cool. But it's a little bird. Back stitching. So yeah, so stuff like this I'm so excited to have, just because again, it's got memories in it. It's got history in it. It's done by someone that I love so dearly. So it's like I've got a little piece of them with me when I've got these. So I love these. I'm so happy that she gave them to me rather than just giving them to Goodwill. And speaking of Goodwill, my husband's birthday was last weekend. My mother-in-law came up and we went antique shopping. And so we went to a couple of thrift stores, we went to a church rummage sale, and we also went to a couple of antique stores. And whenever I go into these stores, I always like to look for cross-stitch stuff, because it's not really like me saving the cross-stitch, but it's having someone who, again, appreciates the time that was put into these pieces, buy it, and enjoy it. So I actually got pretty lucky. I was very excited with what I grabbed. Starting off with the Goodwill that we went to, I found this piece. All because two hearts fell in love. And I love how it's framed. It's just a piece of, looks like 32 or 36 count fabric with little leaf fabric behind. And I love the colors. These are kind of like my colors, more dark colors. And it's all backstitch. All the wording is backstitched. Oh my god, it's just like $2. I mean, look at that. There's the price tag. $2 for this. I mean, that doesn't even buy a pattern. Actually, it did buy me one pattern, but it doesn't buy definitely what was put into this. So I'm really excited that I was able to find this piece. It was kind of buried under everything, but those are the best things when you have to dig for them. And then we went to a church rummage sale, and it was all based on donations. And so we went in and looked around, and I got a little basket. And then I also found this where it says, "The Lord your God is with you wherever you go," Josh 1:9. And I am a very religious person. I have a faith. I believe in my Lord. And so this just fit perfectly, and it's in a cute little frame. You can see that some of the fabric is loose down here. So I think I'm going to like put a little decorative stuff down here to kind of cover it up. But I think it's so cute. Like, nice little simple piece. Nice, simple, cute little piece that really could fit anywhere in my home. So I really was excited again to find this. And then the big one I found that I don't know who the designer is. I have no idea how old this piece is, but I saw it and I'm like, that's so cool. So if you guys can tell me who the designer of this pattern is, that would be awesome. If you could put that below, I would love to go and see what other items they have. But this was an antique shop find, and here it is. Look at that. I'm trying not to get the glare in there. Sorry, guys. Look at the water house. And all of these up here are French knots in the trees. And the train is just so cute. The people waiting. I mean, and can you imagine how long it took someone to stitch this? And it was $17. $17 at an antique store. That doesn't even pay for the frame, let alone what was stitched inside. And so I just think this is beautiful. I love it, and it's it's really cool. And there's back stitching, there's French knots, there's other specialty knots throughout this, and it's so cool. So if you know who designed this pattern, what pattern it is, a name or anything, let me know, because I want to kind of check out what other patterns this designer has. And I kind of want to see how old of a pattern this is. So, yeah, if you guys know, let me know. That'd be great. But I love it. So, this is now in my collection. And yeah. Real quick, I'm going to pause. I got to go grab my other haul, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay, so I had to go pick up the actual haul that I grabbed. Again, one of them was at the Goodwill, and it's this cute little dimensions kit with hummingbirds. It looks weird because I pulled the tag off and it warped the plastic, so, but it's really cute. It was only $2 for the whole kit, and it comes with the floss and the fabric and everything. So, cute little kit I picked up. And then, this artist was going out. It was retiring from Heaven and Earth Designs. So I grabbed up 2 of her charts. She is Dakota Datewaller. The first one is Dreaming of Being Human. not quite showing up. The colors are a lot prettier with not through camera. But I don't know what it is, but this one really calls to me, that pattern. And then I picked up one more of her patterns, and it's What Lies Beneath, and it's max color. Both of them are max color. This one's really cool. I love the details in it. Again, the camera's not picking it up that great for colors, but that it is a really cool piece. Hey, buddy. Oh, nice teeth. I'm getting shown shiny teeth. Good job, bud. So I picked up those two, and then I also, hold on, buddy. Okay, I'm almost done. No, you want to say hi? No, you don't have. Here, say hi. This is Kaladin. Okay. He doesn't want to say hi. That's okay. All right. So, and then I picked up two Bella Filipina patterns. I don't know which one to do, you guys. So this is where I need your help. Which one should I start? Should I start the siren?
No.
No, you don't think so? Kaladin's saying no. Or should I start the Daughters of Estuary?
Yes.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah.
You like this? Okay, Kaladin votes for this one. What do you guys vote? Which one? Daughters of Estuary or the Temptress of the Cursed Sea? To say siren or the sister mermaids, basically. Which one we should do?
One.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see what they choose too. So put your vote down below. Which one do you think I should start? Because I have enough of everything for both patterns. I'm going to start one. I just don't know which one to do. So I think they're both beautiful. I love mermaids. Of course, as a girl, I always wanted to be a mermaid. I swam like a mermaid. So mermaids are kind of like my thing. So put down below which one do you think I should get? Well, which one do you think I should start? There we go. And then that could be what helps me decide which one I go for. So, yeah, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, I almost forgot. Like I forgot in Flosstube number 2 to show you my big eagle finish that I did. My grandma and I brought it up in Flosstube 3 that I needed to show you it. And so I remembered. I actually put it out next to me. It's been sitting here. So this is my bald eagle. It's charted by X-Stitch Birds, which is a company that's out of the United States. I cannot honestly remember what country they're from, but the husband draws the birds and charts the pattern, and then the wife stitches it, and so it's really cool. And I've done one of these birds for my grandmother, and then this one I did for myself, and I'm working on an owl for my husband. So here it is. No, not right now, buddy. This is my bald eagle. I absolutely love my frame that I got it in, and he's glorious. I love the detail. This was my biggest piece apart from my grandmother's bird that I did, which hopefully someday I'll get to show you guys. It's packed away right now, which is just fine. They're moving, so hopefully I'll get to show you guys that one someday, but this is my other piece I finished. So these are my two biggest pieces that I have at my home. My Pokemon and my bald eagles. So yeah, I wasn't keeping track of like date and times that for stitching when I started this guy. I know it took me a bit because I started this one shortly after I finished my grandmother's, which was when I was back in college. And then I took a stitching break because I had my son, and then we moved and I was pregnant again, bad pregnancy, so I didn't really stitch a whole lot. So this one was in progress for, I think, about 5 or 6 years, which really it shouldn't have been. If I was stitching like I stitch now, it would have taken me less than a year to finish it. But just because I took so many breaks while I was working on this one, that's why I didn't get it finished so quickly. But I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm really excited that it gets to hang in my home. So that's my bald eagle that I finished back in 2019. No, 2018. 2018 is when I finished that piece. So yeah, and then I finished this one just at the beginning of this year. So yeah, well guys, that is all I've got for you. I'm trying to remember because I feel like there's something I'm forgetting, but it's not coming up. Yeah. My brain's not working with me tonight. I've been working a lot lately, so my brain's just not there. So that's the stitchy stuff. Quick update on family. I picked up pigs. I don't have pictures yet because they've been all muddy and stuff and we've been raining, but I'm going to go see them this weekend, help my mother build up a few things, and they're so cute. I love the piggies already. They're so sweet. When we were picking them up, literally, the man who I bought them from, he brought out apple slices and we went and sat down on the ground and they went and like climbed in our laps and was rolling over for us to pet their belly, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. I'm the type of person who thinks pigs are cute, so they were adorable, and the fact that they were acting like little dogs was really cute. So we picked up a couple from him, and I'm going to pick up more here in July. And finally, since the rain is starting to stop and the sun's starting to come out, we're going to be able to get buildings built on the property. Hopefully we'll move this year. We'll see. Cross our fingers. And hopefully I can start getting you guys some pictures of my horses and some training and stuff that I'm doing with them so you guys could see them. And yeah, guys, that's all I got for you. I really can't think of anything else. So if I missed something, I'll definitely make sure to take care of it in the next video like I did with my bald eagle this go around. So until my next video, guys, don't you forget to smile because it really brightens your day. I'll see you later.
Living life, every day, late at night.